Good morning. Today is the first day of summer, I think I read in my book today. I hope everybody's doing well. Let me just double check. Yep, today's the first day of summer. So I hope you have some summer experience planned. So I'm going to get the energy set. As we're going to call in the tube of light and set all the energy. Beloved, I am presence bright, round us so your tube of light. From ascended master flame, called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep our temple free from all discord sent to us. I am calling forth the violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. Beloved, I am present bright, round me seal your tube of light. From ascended master flame, called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I am calling forth the violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. Beloved, I am presence bright, round me seal your tube of light from ascended master flame, called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I am calling forth the violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. And we reach up to the great central sun, asking for the Lord Gautama Buddha to send us his protective blue flame out around our beautiful tube of light we just created, 4 inches in depth around, all the way around, only allowing love in. And good morning, Carol Switcher and Julie Johnson. Thank you for coming. So I was just creating our protection for this morning. And now we're going to call in Mother and Father God within our hearts. And we're going to ask for all the angelic phylums and all the ascended masters that are available to come and join us. And we're going to be welcoming to any universal beings of light who would like to come and experience our experience today. And good, Kim J, good morning. Nice to see you. Know that I appreciate everyone who comes. And now we're going to do our mantra. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. Take a breath. So I had one thought of good news I wanted to talk about today before our guest speaker. And it was that you can begin to see on some levels a calmer essence and energy about the world and where we're sitting. And we shall hope that this continues. And how that will continue is by each of us holding our hearts in a loving, centered place. And what we contemplate and what we think about things is that which we create. You can look at yourself and you can look at other people and observe that clearly, that they're magnetizing to them that which they believe. So if you believe you're going to have a hard time, or you think you're going to have a wonderful time, whatever it is, that's what will come to you. All right? If you have any questions, those of you who are on today, just let me know. And I'm going to take a few minutes. And Master Jesus has come forward saying he would like to speak to everyone today. And so I will be connecting up with that. All right. Yes, I am here. I welcome seeing all my beloved brothers and sisters. I welcome to be sitting in the energy of those of you who are choosing to be upon their path to illuminating, to beginning to call forth and allow even greater the energy of Mother and Father to sit with you, to become awakened to it. I am honored to be here and for you to be able to hear me and to listen to me. Always remembering that you are a choice as to how your belief is showing up in your life at this time. For you know it does grow, it does change, it does shift. Many times, if you think back 4 years ago where you were and how you believed, and you can begin to observe how those are no longer the beliefs you have today. You are no longer that person you were then. So what you really don't know, and what is the greatest frightening inside of people, is who are you becoming? What will it be like? I had constant assurance from Father. I knew where I had come from. I could still remember. I could see that energy. And yet I must say to you, as you delve into the relationship between Mother, Father, and you will also remember. You will begin to be at peace with their energy and begin to recognize how long it's truly been there as a participation in your life through all your eons of lifetimes. Let stranger not be a word you bring into your spiritual practice. For even if it's a master that you haven't heard of before, there is a knowing and a connection within the deepest part of your channel in the remembrance of this being. Perhaps they wore a different outfit, meaning flesh and bones, at the time you were close to them. For this is how it is done, you see. Not always do they show themselves in the way you think of them from pictures and books. Even today, sometimes they show themselves in the challenge of you to observe your reaction and your truth emerging. And why is this important? Because it is to begin to have the same response. No, not like a pretend, but how you truly feel. The smile is of compassion and love versus intimidation or fear. Yes, the stranger doesn't exist. For all who are here, you know. All whom are here, not just here in this space, but here in this world, are beings that you know. And if it isn't that you know that one personally, you know of someone like that. For most of you now at this period of time who've been there so many times, have lived through the gamut of the different personality and actions. So now it lies from within you to choose. How do I choose to perceive this world? From where within my heart, within the nadis, within my being that are connected into the nervous system, how do I choose to react to those who not seem similar, but are similar to those who you met with before. Perhaps those you've given power to. Perhaps those who you empowered or been in the power seat for them. Always remember, karma is a balancing act that is occurring on many levels. And if you are someone who's using the violet flame, it is continually dispersing itself throughout time. And this person is one who will move quicker. Is time relevant? Well, apparently in your human world it is. We hear it often. How much longer? When will I be there? And we would say to you, where is there to be? In each moment of each day, you are at choice to choose Mother, Father, to allow your belief system to move into the truth. And it is simply by your own hand that you still choose a stranger. What do I mean by a stranger? A fear, a hurt, a pain, a sadness, more of the emotional state versus the excitement and the compassion of love that once again you have an opportunity to share with someone and to listen. And even if you listen and you hear those things that aren't in alignment with you, tell them thank you for sharing. You don't need to tell them and correct them, for that is their journey. Unless you are being guided and it is your purpose. But first you must learn to allow, to let people hear themselves and to see your reaction from a loving place. First, you must own it yourself. Stranger, quite an interesting word, wouldn't you say? For myself, I was brought before the court by one who was thought by many as not a stranger. And when Father told me, I understood that there was a peace within him that had not healed, that gave empowerment to the earthly world, to power, how he was looked at and seen. For when you walk upon the path, it is about a surrender of being the truth of what you believe in your heart. And the more you reach into your heart, you will understand that it is free to love, free to allow compassion, free to be gentle and kind. These are all feelings from the heart level versus emotions from the second chakra. See? So, as always, there's so much to learn, so much to bring into the realization of your own world. And respect of self is so important. Are you able to look at yourself in the mirror and love all of you? That is number one in the first chapter about loving self. And certainly everyone answers yes until we begin through the process and you find those little snigglies that have opened a door to another aspect of respect. The ego tells us it has to be this way. And God says, allow it to be your way. Another thought about strangers. It's beginning to know and understand that the ego is a stranger. It's a stranger from all those parts of you that want, that desire, that feel small and he makes you feel big, that gives you love when you think you are missing. It makes you feel more when you feel not enough. And these are all strangers to you, for you were born into an awareness that all is. You were given a divine spark deep within your essence of soul. The difficulty has become that you're not able to perceive it or feel it immediately when life begins. And as life emerges, and parents who have forgotten teach differently from their actions, and we get lost and we forget, and the strangers take over. So I'm here today to help you know I wish to not be a stranger to you. I wish to be someone you can call on and have me remind you that I'm here. You will know it will be me when you hear I'm here. Not from a harsh voice, but from the loving voice. For I am here for you. I am here for you to touch the love I hold, the love Father gave me. And while my mission on earth has seemed to have lasted for 33 years, 3 years are acknowledged as my ministry. I'm still the part of me that's still in heaven, living that ministry. I'm still moving and helping those who are in need. And yet I see this as so much not a need, but purposeful. So to become that light that you request, that expansion, that higher consciousness that you desire, it's about believing that I'm here. Not only me, but many, that Mother and Father are right there within you. And that all you will ever need exists. You must allow the other strangers out of the way so it can come to you. Yes, it's true. There are parts of you that are stopping like a dam, that which Mother and Father wish to bestow upon you. So here I am. I am here. Let's together go into our hearts. And I will stand in the center and we will have a spoke of the wheel for each of you. And I will radiate my heart out through that spoke to you. That compassionate love. That love I hold for Mother, Father. That love that knows I am free to love. And most importantly, that light that believes in God, believe in all truth from heaven. So just for a moment, let's be quiet. And I will send light, and you will receive light. Within each heart that I share love with, I offer you a drop of joy. I find that not many of you think of joy. There is a lot of busyness around your world. Joy is an interesting experience that is found in a quiet space. And it will bring a smile instantly, along with peace. It only takes a little bit of joy to feel it move through your entire being. Humans are always lavish with things, and part of the process is learning you can take simply a very tiny drop of some things to be so large and expansive. Similar to a thought. So let's together say the words I am. I am. I am. And about right now you should feel something moving in your aura. I am. I am. I am. Perhaps tingling in your legs and your feet. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. So now you have begun to successfully bring your individualized experience of God down into the essence of who you are. It wasn't difficult. It was choosing. I am. I used to find myself on many walks in the desert before my disciples and then with them. And we would have our mantra be, I am. I am. I understand not much is shared or spoken about, for most of us did not share with others at that time. But it is a great gift to give this out. And you can begin to journal and speak about how life changes for you as you begin to use the mantra, I am. Yes, Moses was given, I am that I am. And I say to you, I am brings your I am presence down into the essence of your soul and will begin to raise the consciousness of the aura of all the various levels of pieces that you are to a higher level of awareness. And you will become aware also. I'm not speaking about doing it once. I'm about allowing it to become a part of your life. But this decision, whether it's today, a year from now, or 4 years from now, you'll remember this moment because it is such a gift that you give yourself. It can only be you that decides whether you are worthy of that gift. For I have given it. So this place from my I am, from my heart love and my drop of joy, I leave you to seek a quiet time today, to think of me, to think of my conversation with thee, for it is very important to the busy part of you who lives with stranger, perhaps not, but to the part of you in your spiritual awareness of the soul, who is yearning for more, wanting to belong, and seeking to determine what is it like. It is joyous. The love has no words. The love is the magic of God in action. And the I am will eventually become you. So I believe in you. I always have. My last words to you are, do you? I am here, and now I will leave you with this gift. Blessing. So what a beautiful message. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll say hello to Barbara Ward and Cavell and Marby. And does anyone have thoughts they want to share? That was so expansive. And you can remember, since you're here, to do the thumbs up. It helps with the channel. If you wouldn't mind doing it, I would appreciate it. And though we are small, we are expansive. There's no one that can say we are not. And I appreciate everyone coming. So, does anyone have comments about Jesus' message? I'm going to show you his picture here. And on here, it says forgiveness. Carol says, so peaceful, thank you. You're very welcome. And I wondered, Carol, about you when he gave you a drop of joy. Carol's words are the path to joy. Yes. So I guess I will be back on Monday on the Eye of Horus Day. One of friends of people who are here, Jeannie, is off on her way to do a river rafting 2-week experience. So I sent my Eye of Horus with her. She had ordered one, but it didn't come in time, so that she has protection. Every night they have to place the electric fence around their tent from polar bears. So we're sending prayers of safety to her. And she went with her brother and a group. Very good, Barbara. That's great. You're welcome. An exciting adventure for sure. But I want to remind you, as I'm hearing him repeat, I am here is going to be his statement to you when he arrives to see and speak with you. If you call him, and if you open, it all depends on how willing and surrendered you become, you see. So, yes, I brought in the summer in the beginning. Kim J, thank you. Yes. And Julie Johnson, thank you. And yes, my friend is having an exciting adventure. She lives out in Jackson, Wyoming. She'll do running, skiing, everything. You would never know. But I would not choose to do that. I don't know if any of you would, but maybe another lifetime. All right. Everything feels clear here. His energy works miracles for sure. So, I am is the practice he gave you. To sit and have time that you bring that forward. Yeah, Julie, when you were young, right? It's funny how when we are young, we don't think that we're going to get old or that old won't be like old is. And then as we get old and we start to get young again, it's a very interesting, process. So, yes. Well, so I hope I see you all on Monday. I will be here. And far too true. It help keeps us going. Yes. And we'll think of Jeannie. I got a message from her this morning. They landed wherever they had to, and they leave out on the boats tomorrow. So 3-foot waves, she said there would be. And they're in a raft. And I'll be quiet about it because it gets like, okay. But I'm sure whatever all of you have planned for the summer is going to be wonderful. all the children that go off to camp and have all those wonderful experiences that we can all but remember. I know the one thing I always was sent to is Bible camp. I don't know about everybody else. We got to color the pictures and make things. It seems like an eon ago when it happened to someone. All right. So have a great weekend. And I do want to send prayers out to the people who are out in that submarine by the Titanic. They should only have, well, now it's probably about 20 hours of air left. But I've been watching coverage on it, and they said it was $250,000 to be a passenger. Can you imagine? And there haven't been many. And they did not have it up to snuff and chose not to. They kept telling them that they had to do more corrections or whatever. So whoever it was in their strength made that choice. God bless them. And let's ask for the heavenly angels to come and be with them and let that experience be as gentle as it can be, whatever it is. Because I did hear someone from France, something that can go down and get them pulled up will arrive today. Whether it's going to be by that 20-hour thing, it'll be early evening, so I don't know. As we'll continue to pray for all the children. Yes. And for all of you. So thank you for coming. And I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Many blessings.